Hey, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining in again for our weekly devotion. Today is considered Monday, Thursday in the Holy Week. Today is the day that Jesus sat in the upper room with the disciples. You can almost say they were quarantined in there. There were people out to harm them. Right now, we have a virus out to harm us, so we are quarantined, sheltering into place. But during this Easter season, we're going to do things a little different, but maybe doing it different can go back to what it originally looked like. For example, we find out in Mark 12 why Jesus was in the upper room with the disciples. The first thing he did is he was served them, right? Jesus washed the disciples' feet. Now, there's a lot to this, but simply he got down and he served them. Maybe you and I can spend today in serving those that we are quarantined with or sheltering in place with. After that, he served them food and had conversations with them with the Last Supper. Maybe you and your family can work together to have a meal. Each person makes some. I know that's one of our traditions at our house, whether it be Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter. Each person is responsible to make something. I'll usually make the turkey for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm going to make lamb for Easter. But then Susan's usually making mashed potatoes and a green bean casserole. Taylor's making a salad. If Dakota's around, he's going to make something vegan. He and Kayla, and if Bradley and Joe are around, they're going to make something paleo. But it's a lot of fun when families get together and each person makes something to share with, and we've put our time and attention in it. This is exactly what Jesus was doing at the table. But then he goes a little further. He becomes very complimentary to the disciples, right? He says, I no longer consider you my disciples. I consider you my friends. Listen, my family, you know your family, you know I love you. My family, right? That's my friends become family. We're family, and that's a great thing when we elevate people complimentary and let them know how much that relationship means to us. Maybe on this Monday, Thursday, maybe we can go back to a table setting like Jesus did, and maybe we can serve each other. It doesn't mean you got to get down and wash somebody's feet. It just means maybe you could just do something nice for somebody, right? Maybe men, maybe pick up your own clothes, right? Ladies, I'm not going to tell you what we men need, more power tools. I don't know, that's in your realm. Kids, just be obedient, right? Do something extraordinary for people to understand. Today's a little different. And then while you're setting up the table, be complimentary, serve each other. Hey, let me make your plate. Let me do this. And I think during this quarantine time, we'll start to realize we can still celebrate Easter. That during this sheltering in place, we're not going to lose Easter. We're not going to miss the meaning. And literally, you can start to apply some of the symbolisms into the quarantine time by just loving on each other as Jesus did. Hey, I pray you have a good church home too, that you're plugged into, and that you're watching online, right? Don't show up and make everybody sick or anything else. If you need me, call me. I drove and I got everybody in my family masked. But, plug in. Our church is doing things like Ask Me Anything. We're asking questions throughout the week. We're shooting this video. There's a lot of things we can do when we're plugged into a church home. Most of all, I want you to know that God loves you, and so do I. And please realize Jesus loved you so much, he died for you. Listen, I love you, and I'll see you soon.